Well, good morning, everybody. How are the bandits doing this morning? Isn't that funny? I would actually use that word, and I use it as an adjective too. Like that hurts like a bandit. So it's a good word to put in your repertoire if you want to take it. I'm more than happy for you to borrow it. Use it, take it. Hi, I am Beth with Vintage Bandits, and I am in the Creative Bandits studio, which is technically my basement. And I have recently closed down my brick and mortar, and I am being fully online. So, welcome. If you are new to my channel on YouTube or new to me on Facebook, please go follow or subscribe. Do all the things you have to do to know when I come live. I love to be creative, and I do junk journals, which I'm obsessed with. That's like my go-to. When I need to be creative, I go to junk journals. And I also love to paint and paint furniture and refurb. I don't refinish it, but I like to, I like to upcycle things. So I love it all. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We have been working on a big journal, and here it is. I was making a planner out of it. My camera's right here in the middle, so I'm just gonna hide. It's super pretty. I tried to make a planner out of this years ago. Did not work. So I pulled it apart, fixed it. I had made holes. I had it so it was kind of like you could, with elastic, that you could exchange it out. Just wasn't gonna work. Just doesn't work. I'm now on like my third planner, trying to see if this works. This is a little one. It's an A5, A4, A6. I don't know. It's tiny. I do like it. So I am just seeing how it works. It has lots of places to write and to take notes. I don't know. It's easy. It's in my purse, but I still forget. I just forget planners. I just forget it. Anyway, so we're making a big journal out of this. So we've made 2 signatures. I'm gonna point you down so you can see what we're working on. We have made 2 signatures for this. I was gonna do one big signature, and then I thought there is no way I can sew through that. So here they are. It had this awesome file folder in it, and I did have a pocket here, but I glued that up. I thought that was too much. We're still not finished with this part of the journal, I just did this for when I was gone for one of my sub ones. This has a pocket, so we are just going to, we need to trim that off. We're just going to sew in these signatures, and this is the first one. This one is a little thinner than this one. I'm not sure, but I can always tip in things. So we're just going to look through them. We got to find a piece of paper to glue to this. This is a ribbon that I have, and I was looking, and it's actually perfect. So we're going to use that, and then glue on like a file folder to the back of it. I need to measure. What is it? I think we can just use, it's a ruler, and it's 12 inches. So I don't have to do anything but just make it my ruler length. And then we're going to glue it to the back of this, and then we're going to sew it in to the Good morning. Hey Dee, how are you doing, friend? Long time no chat. Okay. And what I might do, I might use this right here, because it has, I don't need give. I don't know. I don't need give. Let's see if I can pull this apart. It's not exactly 12 inches, but I think it'll be fine if it's a little shorter. We're just gonna go with this. Okay, and then if I can find a pencil, which I should have one. I have everything around here. Then we're gonna just tear it. Just do that right down like that. Boom. And hopefully, you know what? I'm gonna cut it. I'm not even gonna tear it. I'm just gonna cut it, because it's not even gonna be seen. Doesn't matter. It's not even gonna be seen. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to cut it. So I like to add either, I love Tyvek actually. I have some, I just don't know where it is because it's super strong. And, but it's somewhere in the mass of this nonsense I got going on. So yeah, so this is going to be the hidden signature. We're going to glue this into here like this and try to center it. And then this will be in the middle, and then we'll glue all this down. Oh, good. Well, congrats. That's exciting. Super exciting. I'm so glad. Oh, good. There we go. Phew. I was a little concerned I wasn't going to be able to open it because I'm puny these days. Let's add me in. Not that I am anything to see, but I always, when I watch people, I like to see them being creative over here. Is it pretty clean? No, well, no. So I have lots today. I have to, I have a date at noon with my oldest to go. They used to hate when I said date, but it is to go see Spider-Man, the next installment in the ever-going saga of Marvel Universe. He's Presh, and I love him, and this is a great way. This is my son who's on the spectrum, and we have a great way of connecting that way. So, and his birthday is this Sunday. Yesterday was my youngest birthday, and we went to this amazing Hawaiian restaurant here in Central Kentucky. Oh my goodness gracious, it was yummy. This is a little bit short, but we're not going to care at all. I'm keeping this one for me, so it doesn't need to be perfect. There we go. Hey, Lisa, how are you doing? Yes, we are day 30, y'all, day 30. I went back. This is where I keep the information. Like I went back in, had to redo the numbers because I totally got off track last week. And I skipped all of those. I don't even know. So I think we're day 30. We're gonna say we're day 31. What did I say on my thing? Did I say day 30? We're day 31. I'll go back in and change it. I can edit it. Somebody help the girl. She's just crazy. She's so crazy. She's just so crazy. She's cray. She's cray. Okay, I'm looking for a piece of paper that I can use to make that we can mark on here and punch through. Where is piece of paper that I don't need? I don't need you, Beth. I don't need you. Okay. I am happy to delete me. So I just want to, I really would love a grid paper, but that's probably not going to work. So somehow we're going to, I think I'm going to fold it in half. I don't do math. This is how I make mine even. I'm going to fold it in half. And I think I'm going to do, because it's so big, I'm going to do a few more than 5. I'm thinking I'm going to do 7 or 9. I've never done one that big. And here I am doing it with witnesses to watch my epic failure. What's the worst that can happen? Let's talk about what's the worst that can happen if I try to sew a 7 or a 9 hole signature. Hey! Oh, it's been a crazy summer for me too, Tammy. It's been crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, I'm going to fold this in and I don't do numbers. Y'all, I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. I don't do numbers. I'm looking for creases that are somewhat centered. And so instead of just, measuring it with a ruler that I have so handy right next to me, no, I'm trying to fold little skinny paper because I like to torture myself. Yes, I do. I I don't know. I don't know why I do this, and it's probably not even going to be even. I'm trying, so I need 2 signatures, so I need 2 little somewhat straight lines to line up the holes. This is just, what is this called? What is this called? I don't even know. Oh, and local people, it's the 127 yard sale this weekend. I am probably not going to go to it. I could probably be a vendor at it. Okay, so I have right here, you probably can, let me pull it up so if you can see. I have this crease and this crease. There's 2. And then what I'm going to do, so, and I want 9, I want to do 9 holes, I think, because it's ginormous, okay? And I want it to be secure, and I'm letting this glue in. And then what we'll do is we'll punch holes into the paper packs and into this, and this lines up, if you see, right here. So it's pretty much the same thing. I'm just going to, it's a little short, isn't it? Let's add something. I just need to, it's short. Do I want to go all the way? I don't think I want to go all the way to the top. So I want to go like here. I'm going to, let me draw this. I'm just eyeballing it. This is going to be here. This is going to be here. We're going to say T for top, T for top. So now to get them spaced evenly, like we want to do, I'm just going to fold it once. So this gives me 1. So now I have 3. I have 1, 2, 3 folds. Okay, so then I'm going to do this. Let's see how many this gives us. I've never done over 5, so we'll see. This gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 7. Let's do 7. I feel like that's even. Oh, come on. I feel like it's even. Let's not. And so what we're going to do is right here are our 2 signatures. We're going to line up and we're going to punch right there. Where these intersect. Oh, the word came when I needed it. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord, for that. Where these intersect, let me go solo, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing because I'm gatekeeping, and I'm not meaning to gatekeep. Okay, so right here, fold, 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 fold. I will show you again what I did. This is how I do it because I don't know why I do it this way. I don't know. It's probably not going to make it even. Okay, so I folded it in half, and then I folded the half in half to get the vertical lines. Yes. No. Yeah, that's vertical. This is horizontal. Then I folded it in half to make the horizontal lines to give me 7 intersections. And that gave me 7 points to sew in to the signatures on here. So I will use this, and I can use this middle one to punch into the signatures. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because I will use this for all 3 places, okay? So I'm gonna go in here to this half and just secure it. And I will use that for the signatures, and I'm gonna do this on here. And what I like to use, if I can find it, I have like a temporary glue. Where are those? Where is that? Woo, my butterfly. She's going down. She's going down. I have a, I have a glue that, oh, that's not on very good. It is a repositionable glue, but I don't know if I have any close by that I can use. And I used to have, where is that? Where did that go? I had this spray adhesive that was so good. What did I do with that? Is that open? What did I do with that? Okay, well, we're just gonna do something else. Tammy, how are you doing? We're just gonna do something else. We're gonna need those, and let's just use. Ouch. Okay, don't put this in the paperclip drawer, or you will stab yourself, like I just did. Bless it, bless it, bless it. Okay, I just need a couple of regular sized paper clips for just a hot minute, please. Just a hot minute. Thank you. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so this is our, we're going to line up our T's, top, top. Then I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to do this. My husband is working in the room beside me, and I can hear him huffing and puffing. Re-entry after vacation is hard for people. It's especially hard for my man, my husband. Oh, y'all. We had the best week with my family. I can't even begin to tell you. And it's such a blessing. So I'm just so grateful for it. My brother was able to come up from Florida, and my brother that lives here in Kentucky, his kids were able to come from wherever they live because they both live out of state. And it was so sweet to be with the family, and just so much fun. We had fun. We did an art craft. We did a puzzle. It was so fun. Okay, I'm just trying to keep this even. Just trying to work the system right here that I make and make my life so hard. Okay. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Good to see you, friend. We are going to sew in a signature. Yes, we are. I've got these awesome long, I've got all kinds of things to push them through. I don't know if that works. I'm going to try different ones. Yep, that fits me. Those large need what is this? Okay, there's more needles. I've just kind of gotten to a needle buying jog. Apparently, I do have my wax thread, which is like my favorite to use. We also used it in a display piece because it worked really great. Just saying. I think I shared that. Oh, okay. Little commercial here. I've got something coming soon. So you need to be, if you're not following me or you're not getting my emails, which have been bad, but they're coming back. I'm back from vacation. I pretty much am in my house, so I'm good. So I can start doing emails. But something is coming. So I'm going to be teasing out some hints. I'd love some input from y'all. But this, look how cute look at all that. So are you a fall person who goes with the teals and blues and oranges, or do you go strictly yellow, burnt orange, orange? You know, what's your fall vibe? Just a little side talk about that. I will bring it up and talk more at the end. So let's get this back, what we were doing, and boom. And I did all that without my glasses on. Yay me. Alrighty, I'm just going to, so what I've done is I make this so much harder than it needs to be. Go follow Nick the Booksmith. Go watch her sewing signatures. So much easier. I'm just bad at it. I don't know. Okay. But first I'm going to punch 2 holes in this, not 3, but 2. So I've got this is just, so I'm going to go all the way in. so that I can see it through the ribbon in the back, because that is where we're going to be sewing into. All right. And will this be perfect? Most likely not. That's why I keep my first ones. That middle punch is strictly for the signatures, and I will show you that in just a second. And so this is a hidden signature, basically, because it's a hardback, and I don't want to punch all through there with my crocodile. That would be exhausting. And this is 7, which is the same as 5. We're just going to need a lot more thread. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need on this. Not sure. Not sure at all. And one signature is less than the other, but I think we'll do some tip-ins to it. I don't know. I'm just figuring out as I go. I just got really inspired, and I just jumped in, and how ridiculous is that? So I have, do you see all the holes? T, remember that. That's the top. It's very important. So I'm gonna take this off, take this off, take this off, take this off. This one's done, and when we sew in, we're gonna sew this way, okay? And I might do just a little bit of a T right here that I can cut, so a little reminder that that's the top on that side. Now we're gonna take the center holes that I just did and attempt to punch holes. This is the hard part. This is the not so fun part. And it's hard because this thing is massive, and it's big, and it's got all different kinds of layers that I love. But so we're going to, let's go in and let's just make sure we have them the way we want them, okay? Once we get this in, I might trim this one, or I might trim this one back. Okay, we want them to be like that so that they can get punched through. If you didn't see yesterday's live, I shared about my trip, and we went to this awesome bookstore, so go check it out. It was uploading last night. Oh, look at that. We're going to do something about that. Look at that. That's just hideous. Okay, I just want to make sure if those that are supposed to line up do. And the smaller pieces, I don't care if they're kind of wonky different ways. That's fine. It doesn't, I'm gonna pull this down just a little bit. Now we'll see if it affects the back, which it totally could. But that way we can see the Ladies Home Journal right there. It's 1912, so it was very easy. I could digitize it. I've got some more digitals to make today too. Okay, so far so good. We can fix this once it's sewn in if we need more. I love how this goes boom, boom, boom. This is our center. How fun is this? There we go. Looky there. Okay, so far so good. Everything is lining up. I'm trying to keep it the way I want it. Okay. If you don't know what I'm doing, don't worry about it. I don't either, really. You know, I don't really know. So she's fine that way, and then we don't really see her. It would be fun to either decorate this once we get, let's just sew it in, and then we'll talk about it. I may not have a mind after I sew in today, but the next time we work on this was a new one we put in yesterday, and this, I love that. I found that off of something, Shein or Temu, I don't know. Okay, so we have it just the way we want it. Okay, so now this is going to be the way we put it in. We punch through those layers, all those layers of paper. And the sole reason I bought these big giant clips was for a book like this. I'm going to put one right here on this side of the signature. Then I'm going to shush it. I'm going to stuff them in there. And then we're going to put it on this side of the signature. And then we're going to try and, hang on, we're going to put one right up here. And right up here. This is the sole reason, and I don't know where I got these. I bought these. I may have paid, because this way it gets all the little pieces that kind of go wonky. I just feel like it helps me to control the beast that is here. And I'm terrible at this, but I'm going to really try to keep this together like that, okay? Then, this is the top. We're going to center this right here in the middle, right like that, I think. Okay, let's lay that down like that. Is that right? And so this needs to go right like that. Pull this out, slide this over, please. There we go. There we go. Now, can I get this to go? This is where that adhesive would be really great. That repositionable adhesive that I used to have and I can't find anymore. Yeah, that would be so nice. That would be so nice, wouldn't it? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna punch through them. Okay, so I just want to make sure that it is lined up. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start in the middle, and I'm just going to punch through it all the way through those. Okay, there we go. One hole down, 6 to go. And I'm just trying to make sure this stays, that I get it through this, as close to this as I can. So I'm just pushing in, and maybe I should just use that like an anchor right there, you know, for that. Maybe that's what I should do. Okay. And move your finger out of the way, because it will really hurt if you punch yourself, because it's sharp. Oh, that was a great face. Let's have Facebook pull that up. I bet they will, because they love. So I'm doing decent. That first one wasn't great, but this one's pretty good. There we go, on the edge. Once you have the holes and you got them in the good top of it, there we go. I think you're somewhere close. There we go. Oh. It's been a long time since I've sewn in a signature too. And why do I do the first one back? I have to make it so hard on myself. What's the point, Beth? What is the point? And then you put all these little pieces in there. You know, that's just so smart. And then you want to do one that's 7, because yeah, you're good like that, aren't you? Okay. And here's the last one. I'm gonna try and punch you down in there, up here. Okay. We're gonna leave all those in there. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll come up this one, down that one, this one, this one, this one, this one, the back through. Just add, just like we would do for 5, we'll do it for 7 or 9. Now there's another way to do it, and I did not get a refresher where you can move it and bring it all down here. I don't know how to do that yet. So, okay, set that aside. Praise. Let's do this one. This is the thickest one, so this one's even worse. Let's make sure we like it, and it's set up everywhere we like. Okie dokie. Boy, if you're new to this, you're probably thinking, this is more fun than I can stand. Don't let me deter you. I do everything the hard way. I do it the hard way, so you don't have to. Yeah. Yeah, hey guys, if you are watching this, would you just at least give me a hello or a thumbs up? Any engagement is really helpful for all of us who are trying to build our online presence and our online shop. So far, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm very happy. This is one big signature. We're gonna have to beef up the other one quite a bit with some tip ends. But so fun. So much fun. There's our center. I haven't changed anything. If anything, I might just pull the bulk of it down. Maybe. Love that. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. From McKay's bookstore in Nashville. I talked ad nausea about it yesterday. So far, I'm liking it. And then we can come in and we can add anything we want to it. Yes. I like that. I like that. Oh, and that's a little tuck. I'm patting myself on the back on that one. Yay me. This one's fun. A little flip out. Here's this. We will totally work on the other one and get some tip ends. That would be fun. Okay. So now, all right. We're going to go back to the center. Where was that? Center? Is this the center? I think so. Nope, 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 nope. Oh no, the center is... Where did you go, center? Oh, here we go. This is the center right there. Okay. We just want to make sure all our little valleys line up, you know? I bought a whole pack of these, seriously y'all, just for this very reason, for small journals, not even for a big one, because I didn't even know about big ones at the time when I was struggling. But I'm so glad I know about them now. Yes. I think I did this backwards. I think I should have done the sides first, but no. Let's do it the hard way, Beth. Let's do everything the hard way, shall we? You're so good at that. You're so good at that, Beth. Okay, so now we just want to make sure we have this laid out. And I want to make sure that I have these big pages the same. Just these two, the big pages. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now we're going to bring this in like we did. We're gonna have to keep pushing that down because we want that groove. This one's gonna be so much fun. But we want to put this right here, the top, like that. Okay, and we want this to be the T, and we want it to be right here. I'm terrible about not lining them up, and I was like, let's work on that, Beth. Let's work on that. Let's keep things being, you know, together. I've used all my big ones. Oh, here we go. I need something to go right there. Okay, and then we're going to just push that in like that. And once again, we're going to start in the middle right here, and we're going to try to punch through all the way. Okay. Okay, we got it. It's a little bit of a workout too. I'm holding my breath, which is not good. Okay. this one a little bit. See how it went a little easier the second time around? The first time is always the hardest and takes forever to figure it out. So give yourself some grace. Make a bunch that are just like, you know, you can do giveaways. You could make some Happy Mail for people. Okay. We're down to the last. I'm looking to see if I'm on that ridge, and I am. Now, I am not going to use this paper. It has holes in it, which is terrible. So I'm going to look, when I punch through, I'm going to look from the front, because this music book has got lots of things it's not telling me about. So yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Whew. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. There we go. We are ready to sew. Never done one this big or with so many holes. So I'm not sure what we're going to do, but we're going to do like, I've done like 3, 1, 2, I'm going to do 4. 3, 4 lengths of the book and hope. And if it's not right, we'll just pull it out and try again. So the beauty of this is we are sewing into this. So this is the top. We just want to make sure this is the second signature. So it's going to go into this hole. So when we're laying it down, let me show you. So when we're laying it down and we open the book, we glue this in. This is the first signature. This is second. I'm going to put in the second signature first. So it goes to the right and I like to kind of build my way back. I don't know. I do a lot of things left to right, and maybe it's because and I got extra long needles. I hope this works. And because I'm left-handed, I think that's why I kind of work backwards sometimes. I don't know. This is a cool little trick you can do with your, if we had a smaller clip, it'd be even better, but we're going to use that one to keep it from not pulling through. And now if I can just see to thread it, please go. The wax threads, you can kind of, you know, pull it and flatten it, and then it'll, there we go. Okay. Like that. And then this end, which is way down here, I'm going to just clip it like that, and it won't pull through. But I need it to be a little bit longer so I can tie it, maybe. Okay, so here we go. I've got the T up here. This is the top. Why am I being obsessive about the top and bottom? Because I have sewn them in backwards, guys. I have put them upside down. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. So now we're going to start in the middle one right here. I'm just going to work my way through and go to the center here. And there we go. Off to the races. Off to the races we go. And that's a lot of string, so I might just be crazy. But, okay. And it's a little wonky when you're kind of, with this hidden signature with this, it's a little flip-floppy, but don't let it scare you, okay? Then we're going to go to the very bottom one on this side. And you can either go to the top or to the bottom. It doesn't matter. And then you're going to go pull through. All the way through. Did we get it? Did we get it? Okay. And then you're going to go to the top here. And sometimes it will get caught on things underneath here, like it'll get caught on your clip. So make sure you check that every now and then. So we went down, we did one. So we did the middle, bottom, bottom. Then we're going to, just gonna work our way up the row, up the journal. And I think somebody's calling me on my phone. I'm not sure. I have Do Not Disturb on, but it could be one of my kids. My son called me yesterday. I mean, it's not like I'm not here in the basement. I guess he didn't want to walk to the basement. I was thinking this was going way too easy, y'all. Okay, whew. Somebody is calling me. Spam, y'all, are just relentless. Okay, so this is what I did back here. Let's look and see. What did I do? Oh, okay, we gotta take it out. We gotta take it out. I messed up. I'll show you. I kind of got away from me, and instead of keeping it straight, I went over and where is it? What do I need to pull? This right here. Okay, let's pull this out. Okay. Instead of, I went underneath it, and when you're working with a lot of string, you just got to check it. And it's just like any kind of sewing situation. This is about as much sewing as I do. Okay, there's something in that. Probably some wax buildup or something. I don't know. Are y'all still with me? Have I lost you? Because you're so quiet. Y'all are so quiet. If we get both of these sewn in within the hour, it'll be a miracle. I'm just saying. Okay. Woo. Back at it. Okay. So I want to make sure I don't go like this. I want to go like this and keep it all kosher. I'm not Jewish, but I love that word. So I got a little crazy when I was trying to punch it through everything. Okay, now let's see if I can show you how it should look. Yes, see, like that. And we can tighten everything up that we need to. And I feel like I'm running out of string already. And then I'm gonna go up to the second one right here and just punch it through, pull it through like that. I don't know what I'm hearing. Okay. All right, let's take this little friend out of here because he is taking up space with the string, isn't he? Sometimes we will have to come in and tighten it up. It's just the way it is. You just gotta not worry about it and think it's okay. It's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. It's totally fine. Everything is totally fine. And we will tighten it all up when we get it in there. That's why I like to make my holes a little bit big. We will totally tighten everything up, I promise. Okay. Oh my gosh, are we almost there? Really, 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 yay. I have actually sewn in to the wrong side before. And then it's always fun. And all this is gonna have to be tightened up. I mean, this is just, I've never even done a 7-hole, I don't know what it's called. What is it called? 5-point, 7-point. That's maybe what it's called. Oh. And this one's a little hard to get through because it's already got tons in there. Okay. Okay. All right, now we're going to tighten it up. Oh, what was that? Okay. I dropped a paper clip. But you all are together, so we are going to be happy. All right, so I went first. I'm gonna pull this one and pull this one. So let's look on the back. What needs to be tightened up? This one needs to be, you can kind of see, you can see them a little bit once you kind of get in here and figure out what needs to be tightened up. This is really, I would totally do this. I would do another way of sewing this in if I were to do it. Again, because this is really kind of, it's got a lot of string on the inside, so I've got to learn how you do it as you go down, and then you don't have all this extra string. This one needs to be, where's this one? Where's this one coming from? You just want to tighten up. So these all come through here, right? Beth, up and over, right? Maybe we're going to do one signature today. There we go. Then, oh, there we go. Now I think I have it. I'm just chasing them down. And it's a fine line between really tight and workable, if that makes any kind of sense. You don't want it so tight that you rip it, but you want it tight enough to hold it together. It's just kind of, and guys, you only figure it out by just doing, okay? You just figure it out by doing it, okay? That's basically the only way you can do it. Okay. Whew, that looks really good. How boring was that? Are y'all just like, man, girl, stop. I'm going to tie it in a double knot, and then I'm going to trim these puppies because that's a lot of string going on in there. Okay. All right, so then in order to sew in the next one, you want to just put all this together in one little fun bundle so it doesn't get in your way as you're flip-flopping around on the next signature. Yeah, which goes right there. Then it goes right in. Okie dokie. Let's see if I can do this one faster. Since we kind of learned on that one. Yes, 4 is a good one. It gives me plenty to work with. 2, 3, maybe too much. 4, but I would rather have too much and cut it off than not enough and it go a little crazy. I'm going to put this one on the end like that, and it won't be as impeding to the other places that we got to go. Yeah. Okay. Don't mess up this time, Beth. Oh, wait. Already threaded it wrong. Already messed up. I'm going to pull another one out because that's got lots of wax built up on it. This is much bigger. This is a longer one, too. I don't know why I ordered these. I thought they looked very interesting, you know? Okay, there we go. All right. And we're going to be wrestling with this. but it looks like you're kind of, I don't know what it looks like. I'm gonna go so low. Can I go up more? Yes. I've got y'all way too close. Okay, maybe you can see a little bit more of the process that way. So I'm just going in the middle. This feels like a flimsier needle. Awesome. Working our way through. Middle ball here. 3 on this side, 3 on this side. And then we're gonna do the same thing right here. Top. Yep, everybody's the same. Everybody's good. Everybody's friendly. Okay, and then we're gonna pull it through. And I've got this little paper clip to hopefully make it a little bit easier for me. She's just catching on other clips, aren't ya? Okay, she probably needs to be longer, way longer, like right there. That's not gonna work, is it? Well, maybe. Okay. Does it stop? Yeah, it works. So then we're going to come down to the bottom, and then we're going to go into this hole again and just hold our tongue just right. Let's get through those holes. We're going to pull this one up. She's catching. When you have these long strings, they tend to catch on a lot. So just be mindful of that. And then we're going to go here. I'm going to try and do this a little better and not have to go back and rejig. And then we can glue it in and be done in an hour. I can't tell you how many times. Nope. I'm just gonna make that end one a little bit bigger. Maybe that's what's having a hard time finding its way through. Ah! Oh, it made a new hole. Come on, sometimes that does happen. It makes a new hole. We're just gonna go with it because it's close enough to the old hole, to the original one. Don't say that really fast. Old hole, too fast. Oh, goodness gracious me. Do I have any readers watching? What are y'all reading? Getting recommendations? I would love some. I have been reading tons of fantasy fiction, and I like the YA fantasy because the other stuff is just ridiculously wrong for me. And but I have kind of I've gone through everything. So okay, come on. There's one. It's not attached. There we go. See how much easier this second one is going? It's just the way, guys. It's just the way. Fun fact, is Tammy Lyles on here? I did a junk journal retreat, and people kept sewing in. I'll show you what I'm talking about. They kept sewing in. Wait. Did that. Oh, have I done them all? Have I done them all? Have I? Are we ready to come through? Oh, seriously. How much faster was that? It's kind of crazy. Did I do them all? They were sewing in the paper into it. So cute. So cute. Love them. And, okay, I think that's not very pleasant. That's from yesterday. Now, let's see if we can get this off of this paper clip. There we go. All right, we just want to tighten this one up, right, to this one. came, and then it came through here. Then it came through here. Wait. Okay. Why is that still pulling? Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Okay, I just wanted to tighten it up a little bit so that it will, we can get it to be secure but not overly tight. Where does that go? That needs a little tension, just a little tension. Okay. And it's, I watched people sew signatures for 2 years. 2 years. 2 years, y'all. 2 years before I would dive into one. I think this is it. We're gonna go with it and see. And I'm gonna glue this puppy. I got 4 minutes to glue this puppy into the book. Looky there, my goodness. So so now we're just going to do this a bit, just till we get it glued. And a lot of people will use hot glue. I don't have my hot glue up and running. That would be good. And these are pretty even. Pretty even. Okay. Let's find those needles before I lose them and put them up. That one needs a little cleaning, but I will do that when I pull him out. Forget about him. That's what I'll do, because that's the right thing to do. Where did that big giant one go? I'll find it after. All right, so now we're going to glue it into here. And we want this right here to go into that trench. Finis James Everett Percival. Okay, is that, what's the name of the book? Jeanette, hello, how are you? Long time no chat, feels like. Okay, it's not up here great, but we'll see how it does. I think I should have done a 9. I think I should have made this bigger and done a 9 point, because look how much I have up here. It doesn't have any support whatsoever. Yeah. But that's okay, we're gonna figure it out. I'm going to put glue. James. Okay, is it the book of James? Is it biblical? Is it a Bible study one? Or is it fiction? I've loved James. I've just started doing one with Proverbs 31, and it's about a Bible study. It's about the prophets, major and minor ones, and I am super stoked about that. So yeah, I'll go look it up. So all this ugly stuff we're not even going to see. You see what I'm saying? We're just going to put it in there, and then we're going to glue it down. I'm a little concerned, and I'm going to, because this fits perfectly in that trench. Okay, is that right? Yep. So this is for now. I'm going to pull the signatures apart a bit and use the center to glue it, to push the glue into it. And this will just be fine to fall down like that. So now I just want to hold it up. I want to see if it's in the right place. If Nope, it's not. It's not gluing. Okay. It's not going down in there, right there. Okay. And this is why I keep my first ones for me. You could do a soft one and you could not do a hidden signature. I just wanted to use this book because I already had it, you know. But I want it to be down in there, and it's not. Why are you not going down in there? Why are you not doing that? Are you pulling from this side? What are we doing wrong? You've got room on this side, and you moved, and you didn't want to be all snuggly down in there, did you? No. But I need you to be snuggly right down in there. Yes, I do. You know what I need is my bone folder to get down in there and press that in. There we go. Is this side looking good too? Yes. You did good on this side. You were obedient. You listened. Good book. Oh, cool. Awesome. I will look for that. I listen to books, so I'm always looking for good audiobooks, and I've just run out of books to read. And then I thought, I'm just going to take a break because I'm worn out with reading a little bit because I've been on a tear this year. All right, I will look it up. Thank you so much, Jeanette. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we want to make sure this is glued down. Because then we got to glue the edges right here. This is the next step. I'm going to prop this up with something so that it's not pulling on it so hard, the weight of it. And then, because well, you know, I love when things have a handmade quality, and nobody can deny. Mine does not. Mine totally has a handmade quality to it. Oh, yes, it does. Not necessarily as much as I'd like for it to. More than I'd like for it to, I should say. Well, what did we learn? On these giant books, we need to do a 9-point. And then I need to not do the loopy thing. I need to figure out the other one. So that is what I'm going to work on. This stack of yumminess. We'll put you back over here. You did what you needed to do. What I do like about the Fabrifix is it is a quick grab glue, and you can rub it off. I'm over 5 minutes. I try to keep it under an hour, because seriously, who's got more than an hour? Okay, wow. Look at that. It is sewn in. Is it holding? Is it holding? I don't know. Is it holding? Sorry, it looks a little rough down here. Doesn't it? We may have to, I don't know, we may have to zhuzh it a bit. That doesn't have any glue right there. Okay. Like, I don't want to pull it much till it's dry, but I feel like they could use a little dollop of glue. You know? Right there. A little dollop of glue. Maybe it didn't get any. I wonder. Oh, that one didn't either. Huh. This was chinchy on this side, I think. Chinchy up here at the top. Yeah, I may have to go in and put some glue in there. Wow, look at that. It's already a little crocodile-y. See, already it's doing that. But I think I can let it sit, something on it, and it will push some of these down. Oh, look, y'all, we did it! Look. It's like a book now. Wow. Looky there. Looky. Gotta fix that. Don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna fix it. Look how fun is that. It's like I've been working on this for so long, and then I go on vacation in the middle of it. Look at that. And normally I was doing these for Sundays, but I just wanted to get to it today. I wanted to get it sewn in that we haven't finished. Look how pretty. Look at that. Look at that. I love that. And then we have this one. Look how fun. All kinds of little places to tuck things in and add, and yumminess. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, in the comments, would you make one of these, or would you buy a giant book like this? Is this something that you like, or you think that is just a little overwhelming? I think I'll pass. I'd love your input on that. So this is going the same way. It's opposite, but that is not what my inspiration person would do, but I'm just learning, so I'm going to give myself some grace on that. Yeah, I am. I'm going to give myself a lot of grace on that. And I'm going to count this a win. Win. Look at that. So much to do. Oh my goodness gracious. So fun. Well, I'm off to see the new Spider-Man. And I'm going to get out of here and leave y'all be. Please, if you watch this in the replay, post it. Say replay. Yay. And let me know what you feel about these big books, because I bought a lot of big books that I can use to make them now. Oh, so fun. Love it. Now, the last thing we got to do is we got to figure out here. We're going to put... Well, this first one seemed like a lot, okay? And I've stretched it out over a month. But that second page went fast. Slickety split fast. So I think I will probably make another one to sell. And I just love that I was able to find this and remake it into a big book. So I think I've stretched it way out, Andrea. I don't think it would take that long. I mean, it might take... Depends on how you are with decision making, you know. But I feel like they're fun and they're different. And they're just totally different, and it's working. And how many times do we have these giant papers from books and we have to cut them apart? And this way, it's just kind of, you know, fun. And I love all the flip outs, and we can add some tip ins, and we can add some pockets, and oh, awesome. Anyway, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please go subscribe and hit that notifications button. If you want to get emails, you can go to Vintage Bandits Mercantile and sign up for my emails, which would be great. Got a fun thing coming up for fall. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to show you the picture one more time. Tell me what you all feel about, what speaks to you. Are you a blue, teal, green? I like teal and orange for fall. Are you a blue? Are you a teal? Are you all orange? Are you traditional? Drinking water? Let me know what you are. I would love to know. So yeah, there we go. Little inspiration there. I got a fun project coming up that you all can do. Also, my IOD is still on sale, so go grab some if you want to. I have a package going out today or tomorrow. And then I am home the rest of the week, I feel like, after this, until his birthday. And I'm going to work. I've got 2 big pieces I'm painting for my friend Becca that I have got to get done this week. So I have waited till I got back from vacation. Now I'm going to have to really muck in on those. I love teal and orange together. Me too. I love any kind of blue. Love it. So, and I'm even like this noiserie blue with some orange for fall. I don't know. Anyway, tomorrow I'll share these with you all. I've got these old L&N railroad things. I got them for my husband, and he's just purging, and he was going to send them to his brother, and I was like, well, let me digitize them first. If they're just going to throw them away, can I keep them? Because they have they are 1923, and this one is 1910. Steam Heating Systems. 1910. How crazy. February 1st. Oh my gosh. My dad's birthday is February 1st, and this is 2 years before my dad is born. February 1st. Crazy. All right. Y'all go have a great day. Go be creative. Do something fun. Post pictures and tag me. I would love to know what you're doing, if I've inspired you in any way, or if I've just made you like, I am so over this woman. Please let me know if I'm driving you crazy, what you want me to do. I'd love for you to put it in the comments on Facebook and on YouTube. What do you want to see me do? I would love some input. It's 100 days, guys. I need a little bit of help, just a little direction. Like I have it all worked up, but then, I want to do what you all want to do. If it was up to me, I'd be doing journals every day, but I don't want to do that. I want to do some crafting too, and different types of crafts. I wanted to come up with a 15-minute challenge and do like 2 of those. So if you got any ideas for like a 15-minute challenge and you tell me what you to do, we could do that. Let's ponder on that one, guys. All right. Go out there. Let's be part of the solution today. Let's love people well. Let's be kind. Let's be generous with our thoughts, our words, our deeds. Let's just go out there and change the world one smile at a time. That's all it takes. Let's just be one loving smile at a time and change the world. That's all we got to do. And let's just be kind in the way we approach people and the way we talk to people. Let's focus on our tone. Tone is key. The reason I know that is because I have a young one, not young, my oldest is on the spectrum, and sometimes his tone is harsh and he doesn't mean to be. And I'm like, do you mean to sound like you're really mad? And he was like, no. Do I sound like I'm really mad? I was like, yeah, let's think about tone. So I'm all the time talking tone to people and in my sphere. And sometimes I have a bad tone and don't mean to. So guys, just check yourself. Let's be kind. Let's be loving. Let's be the light. Let's be the light in this world that can be so dark sometimes. So it's a crazy time in our country, especially in America. And let's just love everybody. We just get along. You don't have to like them, but let's love them. Okay. All right. Be blessed. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. right here on Facebook and on YouTube. And I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'll